never been to Maine. Have you?
Furthest I've ever been is New York.
Oh, do you think it would be nice?
Yeah, get a little water, take me to the sea.
What's up, MP?
defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And boy, has MP delivered. It's so apparent how much preparation he's done coming into games. He knows all the ways to break down an opposing defense. Anywhere there's a weakness in the D, he'll find it and turn it into points.
So look at our starters for the Knicks. Dosunmu is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Towns. And it's MP in at the 3. No problem backing that one down.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
And when Scotty Barnes is making threes, it opens up their offense.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. The new guys, you can plug in just about anywhere.
He gets it in there.
And you don't see many mid-range shots from Barrett. He'd much rather take shots from beyond the arc or at the rim. Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
And it's Alvarado in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's MP for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice look for their offense.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. On the wing jump. And again, Toronto no up. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's MP, and he converts the layup. MP's got 15 points.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Jones looking for an opening.
Shot.
Here's Huff. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. 5 on the clock. Wide open. And just miss after miss right now. The Knicks have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. And the basket by MP.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So for the Knicks, Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Dosunmu. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Sinks the triple.
Barrett showing you what you have to be off the ball. A threat who is always ready.
Ingram with the steal. Here's Pumpkin. All good from outside. The Knicks leading by 6. Bridges passes to MP. And the layup is good after a nice Nice lead pass. MP's got 19 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Barnes. Shoots from the elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And Barnes has massive talent, and he has worked hard to become a consistent three-level scorer.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Now, here's Barrett. Last down is on 4 and 22.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And that one drops for him. He's got 23.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. It's up a 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. In the corner, Barrett with it. And the 3-ball is good. Barrett's got 8.
Well, you could see it on Barrett's face. He couldn't wait to bring the ball up right there and hit 3 of the goals.
He gets that one. That's 28 points for MP.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are...
MP has been leading the charge for the New York Knicks, going on an absolute rampage. Piling in the points. He dictated. The pace of the entire quarter. He'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We got Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson out there at Bridges. Then it's MP, and it's Towns in at the
Unbelievable.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Raptors trail by 17. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great is tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Nice move, he struck up and pushed it up.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Inside. Right by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at MP, he's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And listen, that's a shot the defense will typically live with when it comes to goals.
And the dunk by MP.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Down low, Toronto working the ball around now. Alvarado finds Jones. Here's the three. And it's Alvarado missing. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. This team is firing on all cylinders, with the win streak tying the Heat's 2013 record of 27 wins. How many more wins will they be able to string together?
Yeah, look, I've been on some teams that had some great runs. It is so hard because you have to be talented. You've got to be 100% bought in, but then you also need some luck. 50-50 balls bouncing your way. They're getting all of that and then some.
And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Pass to Murray Boyle. On the wing, Barnes. Ingram wide open. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ingram's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Rockets. Here's MP. Hart the pass to MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 48.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Right here!
In the corner, it's Ingram. Three-pointer. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Barnes kicks to Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Murray Boyle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Now Ingram. 6 points for him. 5 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot. And again, Toronto no up. And so it's New York holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome to the halftime show.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the... And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about...
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Come on. They've got Jose Alvarado. Scotty Barnes is out there with Herbert Jones. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Huff in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce since he's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Raptors got the job done. He added 61 points. And, as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well.
And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Great report. He can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the way. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Jones, no luck.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barrett's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Toronto. There's MP, and good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
And the free throw, no good.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid on. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 59 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Jones to the middle. Here's Barnes. Just the counts. Barnes has got 10 points.
Well, Barnes plays with a real edge. It allows him to get in there and mix it up with the big boys.
And good that time.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling that.
Nobody near Barnes. Off target from three-point range. New York leading by 23. And the dunk by MP.
Now he is red hot, leading the game in scoring.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Pass to Alvarado. Barnes, bounce pass. Alvarado passes to Barrett. Misses the 3. For New York, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package, or he can pound it in your head. Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Pass to MP, and MP throws it down.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And the Raptors call time here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically, they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
Bridges, he's checked in for Dosunmu. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Barrett inside the three-point line. Wicck grabs the miss. To the paint. He's looking for MP and finds him. Hits it again. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
It's Barrett on the wing. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And again, Toronto no up. New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And the dunk by MP.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Here's Alvarado. Off target with his 3. New York's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've got 6 for 6 tonight.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
And it's Alvarado in the corner. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's MP. And good. He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And so it's MP making things happen for the Knicks. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had...
So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
30-plus points usually means you had a good night. Wins do, too. This is your job, MP, and it's hard work, but does it feel like hard work on nights like tonight?
It's like most jobs.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks, Dom. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Right here.
Right here.
Yo, T-Man. I think it's just about continuing to get better, to work on my craft and find ways to expand my game.
All set up. Ready to pick your theme for the second half of the season?
Siempre listo. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Share the good news that Mm-mm. No. Whenever you get that look on your face, that means someone says something. I love you, Ma. I really do, but I'm not guaranteeing.
What's up, MP?
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah.
That suit?
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit, and for this team. Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
These leftovers are old.
Mama, there goes that man.
Welcome all. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in, with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
I love to see MP vocalize his specific goals, but that comes with the potential of firing up your opponent. Just think back to Anthony Edwards' statement about Kyrie Irving ahead of the Western Conference Finals in 2024. We know how talented MP is, but there's lots of talent in this league. You got to be careful not to poke the bear. There are quite a few tough matchups MP is going to be facing.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Isaiah Joe is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the three. The kick out to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
The Knicks have gone 3 and 3 so far from the floor.
Big Cat says, take that.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is a best all-around player. Coach didn't know that. We're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense. And we took him off his game a little tonight. Simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's SGA. After the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Holmgren. Joe on the wing. Williams from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. This team has now won 28 consecutive games. And it put themselves into elite company by surpassing the record set by LeBron James and the Heat back in 2013.
Guys, I tell you what, they're playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen. I mean, they look virtually unbeatable. The key now is they continue to try to strive for consistency, to be ready to handle whenever the next loss does come up. That's going to be the key, bouncing back when they do have somebody in this streak.
Outside, Williams. From deep, Holmgren. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And MP with a basket on the assist by Brunson. And that's 15 points for MP.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing. Purposeful passing it is, Mark. The last 10 points have all come off assists.
The three from Holmgren. And another three for Oklahoma City.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And MP throws it down. Slams it down with two hands. Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that ring. So Mark Dagno will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Cal Bridges checked in for DeSumo. Then for Oklahoma City, Caruso. He's checked in for Holmgren, and Topic is subbed in for Joe. 1:35 left in the opening quarter. Here's Topic, covered by Towns. Williams misses.
Sitting forward for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere.
Here's Hartenstein. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
New York leading by 8. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's SGA outside. Towns with a rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot. Oh, my goodness!
Anything in the bag. On that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam.
Come get it. Come get it.
Outside, SGA. Offline from the top of the key.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
From deep, MP.
Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's New York, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
They also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
MP has been known to speak his mind on social media at times, but now it's his family getting in on the action. Recently, MP's mom has gotten into some verbal spats with fans across the league. MP told me that's just who she is. It doesn't bother me. Guys, it looks like we now know where he gets it from.
The modern era. Plenty of discourse, friendly or otherwise. Thanks. MP is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Yabusele in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
Outside Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Caruso grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kicks it out to Holmgren for 3. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
Oh, putting his range to work. Holmgren is a threat at the arc. Believe that.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Thunder trail by 16. So Mark Degno will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Clark is checked in for New York. And with most NBA defenses bringing weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass. But making havoc on the boards, extra opportunities are plenty the way the game is played now.
Joe, off target with the three. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Now, here's Williams. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it is it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Pretty and rough, but that's how you win games.
So it's the Thunder now. After the basket by New York on the other end. Here's Joe. On target from range. Joe's got 6.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
To the inside. Here's MP. Caruso grabs the board. Thunder trail by 19. Pass to Williams. Here's Topic. A minute 22 left in the second period. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Here's MP. And good. There's another.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list. Now here's Brunson. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Williams passes to Caruso. Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Joe. Takes the 3. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams against Brunson. Williams looking around. Lets it go from deep. No good there. And so it's MP making things happen for the Knicks. An insane quarter. No one can stop him. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
If these guys end up making the cut, this will be a dunk contest for the ages, man. They're not just athletes, they are showmen.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Knicks.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And a As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it. And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Mark Dagnall, starting the second half. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams in at the 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play. For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Yes, it's good.
Good shot selection is often the result of great execution.
New York leading by 18 to the middle. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Holmgren outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's SGA. That shot off the mark. And some solid defense from Town.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. SGA's gotten his second bucket.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. Oh, my goodness! Disrespect. Okay, young man. You see you in B. We know you for real.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. Third quarter. It's stolen by Hart. Pass break, New York. And MP throws it down.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks. Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Jones. And the miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
MP, that was good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Shot to stop the run. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. SGA's got 6.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half. It looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here. And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. Bridges comes in for MP, and it's Lou Dort in for DeSumo. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Caruso's checked in. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring night for you, MP, reaching the 20-point threshold and a win for your team. That's a good night at the office.
It is what it is. A lot of positives come out of this one for the whole team. Next game, I think I want everybody to get 20, the bench and the starters.
That would be 200-something points.
You're right, too low. 25 for the starters. If anyone could do it, it's us. Gotta set your sights high, Jennifer Gintana. That's the only way you become good.
BA, over to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, this
Frank,
is
Frank.
right here.
Frank.
There we go. All right, I can't believe I'm asking you this, but you
Ain't nothing embarrassing about my mom, bro. Like, for real, that woman raised me. And my teammates, they're fine too. But you should do your job and you should talk to them about hoops. Then we wouldn't even be here with this issue.
MP thinks mom is an issue. Got it. Thank you, MP.
Hey, as much as I would like to answer more questions, I don't have the time, but thank you all.
Okay.
That's
You know, they're good. We waited 2 hours for him to come for 10 minutes. Yeah,
Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one. What did you do when you grabbed your lunch last night? Well, when it felt very good, you gave us a coffee.
Oh, there he is. Look at him. Hiding from his own show.
Yeah, nope. Hiding from everybody.
Show them who you are tonight, MP.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Like those picks, MP.
Up next, the Knicks taking on the Grizzlies. For the New York Knicks, the first half of this season was about putting the league on notice. They've sent a great clear. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
putting his opponents on notice. MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. There's some high-level goals indeed, guys.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP has taken his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Jaren Jackson. Wells is out there with Morant. Then it's Zaki. And now, Riley McCoy says something for us from the sideline.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side tonight.
And as always, Allen, great job. Thank you.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down. MP is no exception.
Mr. Wells. Jackson has the open. The Grizzlies with another miss.
The scorers here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for them. Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Morant. This game he had 28 points. Pass to Jackson. They need this. It's rebounded by John.
Trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Hart finds MP. Tanked in off the glass. MP's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting in the ball.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. We'll get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Number 1, the Knicks.
Well, they allow the fewest points per game in the league. Sometimes that can be a factor of pace. But safe to say, when you're number 1, your team is elite at the defensive end.
It's a nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks have got all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, that range out beyond the arc and his handle. I think it's underrated. One of the top 2-way bigs in our league.
Back to Morant. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Hart. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Karl Anthony Towns.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Robert Williams comes in for 80, and it's Ty Jerome in for Jerome. And dunked by MP.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Morant against Hart, trying to get something going. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jerome in the corner. Morant outside. Launches it. And out of bounds as the next game possession. Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Knicks, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for Indy.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Spencer's checked in. Here's Jerome against Washington, who's really on his game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
First make of the day should finally give them.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
In the corner, it's Morris. And a nice open look right there.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here's MP. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Morris passes to Williams. Pass to Spencer. No good on the 3. Here's New York. 20-5 run. And the basket by MP.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively. I got yours.
Morris with the ball. There's Jerome. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. New York ahead, leading by 7.
Help me out!
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long day.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Morris. Santi Aldama is out there with Ron Williams. Then there's Ty Jerome. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pacers was simply terrific. He contributed 62 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, how impressive was it? How did he completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
In the corner, it's Morris. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morris has got a pair of triples in the second half for the Grizzlies.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open.
And And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team. Well, there you go. One team operating with all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
In the corner, it's Morris. No good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 19 points. MP inside. And he banks in the lane. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a good leader on shots like that if you want. You get in there, get there.
Outside Williams. Memphis moving it around. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Williams. Morris has got 11. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win 34 consecutive games.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak. Stay on it.
Williams passes to Eldoma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is good from Jerome.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shifts.
And it's good for 2.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Williams. Here's Eldoma. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And again, MP. MP's got 36.
Despite his youth, MP is showing grown man strength.
And O'Donnell has it in the corner. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Knicks lead by 15. The hot balls. No speed that time from Brunson. MP's got 38 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the inside. The kick out to Williams. No one there as Jerome lets it go. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And how about the last 5 made shots? All been threes. The defense is just giving up.
And another one falls.
And what a night he's having. Piling up the points and making some history in the process.
That's right. He broke the tie. And now stands alone for third most 40-point games in NBA history.
And to overtake the great Kobe Bryant, one of the coldest, skillful scorers to ever lace him up. That is mighty impressive.
And B getting it done for New York. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping it. We come back right after this.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Yeah, it's a tight group, man. I like how the NBA keeps the roster small. You want to see the best of the best out there.
The All-Star game. And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for the Knicks.
They're giving.
And that's a halftime wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Marty's out there with Towns. Then there's Dosumu. Then it's MP. And it's Brunson in the point guard position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
Look, this is just Edey doing big man things, getting physical to win buckets.
What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
Can't hit the corner three. The Knicks lead by 16. A shot scored on the assist by Brunson. MP's got 46 points.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Towns. Jackson misses.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite the miss.
Morant with the steal. And here is Wells. The Grizzlies with another miss. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Aaron Ford.
Thanks, Kevin. The Knicks were able to play 5 out, and Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball, and being unselfish. The court is wide open.
Come on, check in.
The defense just powerless to contain it.
And how about that tying the all-time record for number of career 50-point games?
Just prolific. I mean, there's him and Wilt Chamberlain, and then everybody else miles away. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So, New York going with almost an entire... So on the floor for Memphis, you've got Williams. G.G. Jackson is out there with Ty Jerome. And Spencer in at the 2-guard. And that one is good from Jerome. Jerome's got 15 points here in the second half. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's MP. MP's strong inside.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempt, trying to carry them to the finish line.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Miles McBride. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morant's checked in. The Knicks leading by 15. Here's MP. Cleans it up off the glass. MP's got 55.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Jerome passes to Jackson. The three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Morant with a wide open look. He drills the three.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here is MP. Down low. Gets it to go.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part. Why early
timeout called by Coach Isola. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Robert Williams. Jaren Jackson comes in for G.G. Jackson. And Jalen Wells subbed in for Ty Jerome.
The defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's made the extra.
And he's able to get them. And again. wide open. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Knicks leading by 20. Here's MP. MP throws it down.
They hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Here's to Jackson. This one for three. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And MP throws it down.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
There's Jackson with the three. And Carl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And they had some box coverage that turned into
and MP throws it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
For the three, hits it from three-point range. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. The biggest in the game is 24 points.
Now look at the soft delivery for MP. Loading it up.
Morant standing to 4. And the shot by Wells is no good. Good by MP.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural born scorer.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency.
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and
More like this. It's both. Every time you come down the floor.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for...
All right, MP. Your body's still quote-unquote shut down in a good way, or you feeling that ankle yet?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Got the game.
All right, sometimes for out of bounds, you got to stretch for content, but other time,
Yeah, just for that, I'm going to outscore Buddy.